Hey, this is Kari Lane, and I am live at Anime Expo. We just saw an amazing show, and I have a super special guest to tell you all about it. Why don't you introduce yourself, and what was the show we just saw?
Sure, my name is William Draven. I'm the producer of Myth, Legends of Burlesque and Magic here at AX. And Myth, if you're not familiar with it, it's a compilation of cosplay, burlesque, magic, variety arts, comedy, all steamrolled together in a cabaret-style show.
And now you not only hosted, you had a couple acts in the show as well. Tell me about that.
Sure. Oh, I produce the show and I co-host. My host is Vixen DeVille, who is from she's from England. She's on the BBC ITTV. She just had a huge win at the Hollywood Fringe Festival here recently. And I would you like to meet some of the cast?
Oh, we do. Well, actually, real quick question.
Sure.
So previously, congratulations on a move of venue. Before you had been at Petrie Hall, and now you're in a nice theater. Not that Petrie Hall is not bad theater, but
Right.
how has that move been for you as a show?
The move has been wonderful. They moved us over here to the Novo, and the theater environment, I think, really enhances the entire cabaret-style feel of the show, and really gives our guests that come to see our show that prestige feeling of seeing something that you don't see anywhere else.
Awesome. And yes, let's meet some of the cast, for sure.
Well, let's bring in Bonnie and Xander, our library
Yay! Hello, come on down. Hey, everybody.
Hello.
Actually, I'm going to swap you out because we got a small frame. Yes.
Yeah,
we'll swivel. Yes, but come back. Don't go far. Why don't you introduce yourselves and then tell us what you did here at the show?
Sure. I'm Bonnie Gordon.
And I'm Xander Genre, and together we are the Library Bards. We're a nerd parody band, so we take top 40 hits and transform them into the nerdy versions they should have been in the first place.
We make them better.
And now the show today, you performed some parody songs. Can you give us a little sample?
Yeah.
Sure.
Finn and Poe?
Sure. So everyone knows about the shipping, and there's two characters in Force Awakens that we really adore and love, so we shipped them together.
Yeah.
And the chorus goes, "It's Finn and Poe, we want please, with lightsabers and X-wings, a ship for all, can't let it go. We want Finn and Poe."
Yeah, it's the X's and O's by Elle King.
Yeah.
And not only do they sing, they dance too. It was
Yeah.
so cute
Well,
and fun.
Or
I mean,
something
he
like
dances.
dancing.
I kind of move. Yeah, but we have songs about every fandom: Star Wars, Star Trek, The Hobbit, video games,
Doctor Who, Harry Potter, Sailor Moon.
Yeah, you name it, we're singing
Pokemon.
about it. Yeah.
And how do you feel the show went today?
Oh,
It was
so much
great.
fun.
We love doing this show, and this venue is
Yeah.
incredible.
We love doing the Myth show. We got to do it last year, and so we basically fought our way to come back. We were like, please. And we love this theater. We love this space, and the audience is always the best too, because
Yeah.
they're here to play. They're here to have fun. They're here to party. It's Anime Expo.
Party.
Hey, awesome. Well, thank you so much. And where can people find out more about you?
You can
At
look up at
Library Bards.
It's
like library cards, but with a B.
All right.
We've done this
You
before.
guys are adorable, I must say. It's adorable in a good way.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much.
All right, and then we have another special guest coming on down. We got a lot of special guests, but let's have Vixen DeVille. So you are the host of the show,
Yes.
hostess with the most.
I am the host. I'm the co-host technically, but
yes.
yeah, so I'm just there to make everyone else look better.
Yes.
I've been doing this as my fifth myth. And I didn't do an act the year before last because I'd injured myself. So now it's I'm back into performing. And an audience member just told me that my burlesque act to Frozen made her no longer hate the song "Let It Go." That's
That
the
is
dream.
a major
That's
win
the
there.
dream.
It is, yes.
Making people not hate Disney anymore. That's great. Good for me.
Now, how was it at this new venue? I was able to see your show last year at Petrie Hall. It was still an amazing show there as well. And now you got this big theater. How was it?
It's so great. It was a little bit difficult when we were here the first year because we were so removed from everything in the hall. So people didn't really know what was going on. But like Draven said, doing it in the hall, it was kind of like, oh, it's another thing. It's the masquerade ball. It's just another thing going on. But this is they walk in, they see the theater. It's like, oh, great. So they're kind of in the mood for it's a show, So yeah, and for us to just be here with proper sound system and the seats and a backstage area, it's so great. It's great.
Now, something that's very unique and fun about the show is you encourage audience cheering, sounds, and then there's Steve.
Yeah, then there's Steve. Steve's a bitch, though. Can I say that?
Yeah, it's fine.
If I say it with a British accent, can I say swear words? Yay. Yeah, Steve's a great thing. Steve started like back before I was even part of Myth and Anime, and they just started shouting it the year that I started. I was like, why are they shouting Steve? And so it's just become this big thing. I think he's even got his own like Facebook page and Instagram
It's
page.
a chair, by the way.
Steve's a chair. He's just Steve the
But
Chair.
that's how awesome the show is.
That's why his name is Steve the Chair. Yeah.
Also, we need to show off this amazing cosplay you have. So not only do you show, you're here, but you're like, no, I'm gonna dress up too.
I'm gonna dress up. This is my Tomb Raider dealie. And then I did the act was Frozen. Funny thing about the Frozen, as I started off as a character from The Tempest, but a lot of people don't know what Shakespeare is, so I had to dumb it down to Disney. So I was like, it's still the same thing. I'm making it snow. It's great. But yeah, that was really fun because I haven't done an act for a long time.
And then you have one more. You're part of Fringe Festival. Tell me about. You have another show left.
Yeah.
So you're award-winning.
Oh my God, it's an award-winning show. So I did 6 performances as part of Hollywood Fringe. The show is called Vixen DeVille Revealed. I not only reveal my own body, but I reveal myself and how I got into the whole burlesque world, how it helped me as just a person in my general day-to-day life. It won Best International Show. It won the Encore Producer Awards. It won a Soaring Artist Award and was nominated Best Cabaret and Variety.
Congratulations.
Right?
That's amazing.
So I got 2 more shows. Yesterday was the first of the extension. Tonight is my final show. So it's Lounge Theatre, 10 o'clock, final show. I'm going to go all out. Cool. You can learn to eat fire and walk on broken glass live on stage as part of the show.
Nice. Now, where can people find out more about you?
You can find me out vixendeville.com is my website, Twitter @CatLaCoe, because that's who I really am, Instagram VixenCatVixen, and Facebook Vixen DeVille. Vixen DeVille, like Cruella DeVille, but I'm a vixen.
Yay, cool, awesome. Thank you so much. Yay. And then we're going to get another awesome guest. Come on down. We had an opener performer. Tell us about your act and who you are.
I'm Nova Nyx. My act was Misa Amane from Death Note.
Yes.
I portrayed a character who had a lot of drama to her, but she was very loyal to people that she cared about. So it's something I kind of had something in common. So I wanted to cosplay and portray that this time. So I like to pretty much motivate people, inspire. But my thing is with my dancing, I want to get people who don't feel like they can dance, because everyone can move. So that's what I want to do with my dancing, is make sure that you can dance. If I can dance, you can dance. I know you can dance. Trust me, you can move. You can move your feet, you can move your body, you can actually dance.
You heard it here, come on, try it. What made you want to become part of Myth?
I wanted new experiences, and I wanted to be more into dancing. I wanted to have a more variety of different cultures and different things that I wanted to do. And Myth was a bigger version of dancing that was more of a not only inspiration, but it was a self-awareness that is like, if you're not confident, burlesque makes you confident. It helps that. So it can motivate you in moving your body. You don't like something, where you're gonna like it. You're gonna start liking it, and you're not gonna even notice, because it's not anyone else's opinion, because it's for you and it's who you are.
And even though there's that self-confidence, you get that fun boost from the audience. How was the audience cheering? How'd that feel?
It felt exhilarating, actually. It helps a lot. If it wasn't for the audiences, we probably wouldn't have this much of a boom in their voices. It's so great. It's because of the audience that we are actually here. Awesome. It's mostly all the audiences. I have to say that it's them. That's why we're here.
Very cool. Now, where can people find out more about you?
You can find me on Instagram as Nova Nyx, or you can find me on Facebook as well as Nova Nyx. Same name every time, and I'm mostly on there. I'm mostly a motivated speaker. I have a lot of positivity and stuff. So if you're ever in a slump, there's a little thing on there that's like, you know what? I get you. I'm picked up. I can do my own thing now. Great. So that's pretty much my Instagrams.
Cool. We'll have to check that out. I'm going to check that out. Thank you so much.
No, thank you. You guys are awesome.
Oh, thank you. We have a couple other guests. Who wants to come on down? We have an act who was at the end of the show. Come on down, yes. Hi, introduce yourself and tell us about your act.
Hi, I'm Billy Kid. I'm a magician.
Nice.
Yep.
Now, you mentioned not many female magicians. How has that been as a performer, and how do you incorporate that into your show? Because you had a little bit of fun playfulness with someone you brought on stage as well.
Yeah, to be honest, when I started magic, I didn't know that was a rare thing to be a female magician. Everyone else told me. I was like, oh yeah, I guess so. So I guess I incorporate that element a little bit, but not too much. I think it's kind of obvious, perhaps, that it is a rarity. Sure. So yeah, just what's nice about that is I get to create new bits and pieces and bits of business, because just on the basis that I am a female, there's some things I can do that the guys can't.
How was the show today? How did you feel it went?
Oh, fantastic. It was so much fun. It was my first time being here, and I didn't know what to expect at all, and the audience was incredible. They were amazing. They were just so giving, and yeah, so much fun to play with.
What is your favorite act to do on stage?
Oh, my favorite act to do on stage. Oh, that's a tough one. I've got a few. Well, what I did tonight is probably one of my favorites. I did an escape routine and a thing with a drink. But another one of my favorite acts I do a stage version and a close-up version, is I do things with small beans and I stick them in different parts of my body, and they come out in different parts of my body, which I didn't do today, but that is...
But you kind of did that with a beverage. And
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, so today I basically took an audience member and got a drink out of their body parts. Yeah. That sounds so wrong, but it's true.
Yeah. Nice. Where can people find out more about you?
Social media, you can follow me at Billy Kid Show.
Nice. Cool. Anything else you'd like to add of how the show went, your experience, your performance?
A plus all around, everybody.
Cool,
Aces. Yeah, thanks very much.
It was hilarious. It was very fun to watch.
Oh, thanks for having me here.
Yeah,
it's fantastic.
Of course. All right, thank you so much. And we got another performer coming on down. Super fun and sexy. Oh, I was like, whoa there. Gonna slide away. Why don't you introduce yourself and tell us about your act?
Sure. I'm Nikita Beach Project, originally from Japan, Tokyo. I'm a burlesque performer, and I just did, obviously, Godzilla.
Yes, totally could tell. We're looking down at the outfit. So
yeah,
fun.
I did a burlesque performance that's themed by the Godzilla, the made in Japan. Awesome creature.
I was gonna say, what made you pick that? Was it a correlation to Japan, or?
Yeah, I'm from Japan, so I got a tagline as a burlesque performer. My tagline is Godzilla or burlesque. So I wanted to come out with something Godzilla, but not like super traditional, like not like too Japanese, but just trying to express myself in the form of Godzilla. That's what I did.
I know your act actually has a lot of kind of comedy and physical comedy to it. What made you choose to do that, and what do you feel it adds to your performance?
Well, yeah, that's pretty much why I do burlesque. I found a really great art form to express my love for comedy. That's burlesque. And then when I was when the earthquake hit Japan, like in 7 years ago, I was in Tokyo and I was really devastated. And I one morning I woke up to find myself doing something really silly to laugh it out. Because I feel like laughing is something really important and something really nature thing that we all need, just like eating or sleeping, that we need to laugh to survive. Yeah. So that's kind of like something that made me to pursue my passion into burlesque, to do comedy. Yeah.
How do you feel the Godzilla act came across to this Anime Expo audience?
I love it. I do a lot of burlesque shows, but I love it when the different cultures collide in one place, and so we have magic and singing and burlesque and also stand-up comedy and representing to anime fans. Yeah. And I really love it, and I always love the anime fans' love to our culture. Yeah. And just looking like this already got I've got a lot of tears and like that. Yeah, I really appreciate all the love.
Cool. And where can people find out more about you?
Yeah, I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all by Nikita Beach Project. Bitch. Yeah, my middle name is Bitch, not Beach. Bitch.
Cool. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah. And then actually, speaking of comedy, there was a fun act that opened our show. We had a comedian make funny jokes at the beginning, make us laugh, get us warmed up. Thank you. Yeah. Why don't you introduce yourself?
My name is Jeffrey Clarke. Not sliding.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, cool.
I love the timing. So I'm Jeffrey Clarke. I'm the opener. I got lucky because I had friends that knew Draven, and they said, "Hey, he's funny. Put him on." And I'm like, "Ha, that's stupid." And then the next year, I was on. So that's kind of my story. It's very simple. Yeah.
It's the end of the show, so we're having people breaking things down. So if you hear any of that, now you did some fun interaction with the audience. This is an anime convention. Yeah. How do you like to incorporate anime into your stand-up, and how was it pulling from the audience? Suggestions and jokes and such.
So basically, I try to. It sounds dumb based on the set, but I try to steer use anime as a secondary source, not a primary, because anime is easy to talk about, but getting people to talk about them and then adding anime on top, that's a lot easier, because comedy is based on the harder parts of humans, the things that we don't like to talk about. So when we laugh at it, we do great. That's why when I bring stuff up, the whole lifespan of being an anime fan, that's more person and not just about anime. So when I do comedy sets everywhere else, I always try to hit what people do versus the things that are on top, oh, you guys drink. No, it's about why we drink. That's more funny, and people are more interested in laughing at stuff like that. It's closer to home, you know what I mean? Yeah. So pulling from the audience is easy too, because we have an audience that wants to just yell at the stage. As a stand-up comedian for the past 5 years, we don't have audiences like that. We have, if you go to Chicago, people want to tear you down real quick, and then other places. So I get lucky here because everyone wants to be a part of the show, and everyone's trying to be positive, which is great.
What was were there any moments that stood out during this show that were particularly surprised you, or was funny that someone suggested an anime or something like that?
The fact that I was late today. Let's be real. I got a call, and like I said on stage, I got a call. I thought we were on at 10 p.m. like we were last year. Nope. So I woke up and I ran through the 100 and something degree heat to get here, and I barely made it on time. And I didn't write anything. And so, that's all off cuff. I haven't written anything in 4 years. I should do my job better.
No, it made it very organic and real. And the audience interaction really adds to the show for the experience of people coming to a show like this, because it's not just hey, fourth wall, we're just talking at you.
Yeah, I like doing that, honestly. And it's also one of my pet peeves is I can write a whole hour set, and then when I'm on stage, I'll forget all of it. The whole set's gone, and I'm off cuff the entire time. So unless I fail, then the set comes back. It's a weird phenomenon with me. So, I enjoy it, but it's also nerve-wracking. I wrote all this. I didn't use any of it.
You save it for next time.
Yeah, right? And then I don't use it the next time either.
Awesome. Now, where can people find out more about you?
You can find me at DataFist anywhere. I run a nerd blog and cosplay photography, and I'm also trying to get a talk show made. So look us up, The Clarke Show LA. We're releasing our first episode on the 11th, so it's college made. So keep watching us and helping us, because we want to flip it really bad.
Cool.
Yeah, being a late night talk show host is the dream.
Yay.
Yeah.
Well, good luck, and thank you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, yep. There we go. Yay. Thank you.
Have a good one.
Yeah. Thank you. You too. All right, and then we'll close it off with our intro. So, to any other words you want to add about the show, or anything we talked about today? Yeah,
absolutely. It's an amazing experience. If you have the chance to come to Anime Expo, please come check us out here at Myth. You can find us on Instagram at Myth Show. You find me on Instagram or on Facebook, William Draven, and just please follow us, like us, love us. If you saw the show, write Anime Expo, write all your friends, blog about us, hashtag us. And if you didn't see the show and you want to see it, write them anyways, and just let them know how much you want to be here, because we need fans like you to keep us afloat.
Yeah.
So we really appreciate the support.
It's an amazing show that has a lot of variety. It's not just one thing. There's music, there's dancing, there's burlesque, there's comedy, there's magic, and that makes it such a great addition to a convention. Also, it's all nerdy themed. How can you go wrong with that?
Exactly, and that's what we want. We want a little something for everyone. So
cool. And where can people find out more about you?
WilliamDraven.com, or go on your favorite social media and just search out William Draven. You'll find me.
Cool. I love your jacket, by the way.
Thank you.
That is so fun and stylish. But I would think if you're on stage, you want to be stylish. So.
Exactly.
Cool.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, thanks for coming out to the show.
Of course. Thank you. It was my pleasure. We enjoyed it so much. So thank you for watching. I'm Kari Lane with AfterBuzz TV.